so how many of you guys in this class recognize this character? I'll be right. The truth is, this character is actually the iconic image of Walt Disney. I've recognized this character ever since I was a little kid. Also, having a Disneyland pass, I see Mickey Mouse almost every weekend. Living in Southern California, I'm sure that everyone has been to Disneyland at least once. If you haven't had the privilege of going to Disneyland, then I'm sure you've seen Mickey Mouse on television, in books, and simply on any type of merchandise. Today, I will discuss the evolution of Mickey Mouse and how this character is a known figure around the world. The first thing that I would like you to know is how Mickey Mouse was created. Disney's first creation was not Mickey Mouse. In fact, it was a rabbit named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Walt Disney came up with Oswald in 1927 when he created the Walt Disney Company with his brother Roy, called Disney Brothers Studio, located in Los Angeles. At the time, Universal Pictures Animation thought Oswald was a hit. Instead of negotiating a contract, Universal retained the rights of Oswald. As Claire Sutta for the Time magazine states, they shortened the ears, added some extra padding around the middle, and turned the rabbit into a mouse called Mortimer. Mortimer the Mouse became the new character of Disney Brothers Studio. Walt Disney's wife hated the name Mortimer, so she suggested that it should be called Mickey. The second point I would like you to know about Mickey Mouse is how this character is recognized around the world. Mickey Mouse did not become popular until his first all-talking animated motion picture called Steamboat Willie. Jack Jamieson, from the book The Rotarian, states, Mickey Mouse has a greater number of loyal followers than any other cinema star in the world. On November 18, 1928, Steamboat Willie was premiered. Within a couple of months, a series of Mickey Mouse shorts were being produced. This includes shorts called Mickey Mouse and the Plane Crazy and Galloping Gong Show. By the end of 1928, Mickey Mouse was a national trend. Walt Disney then decided to market the mouse, starting out with a line of Mickey Mouse merchandise. In 1935, Walt Disney hired an animator by the name of Fred Moore. Moore gave the character a makeover, including a pear-shaped body, pupils, white gloves, a short nose, and the iconic big circle ears. By 1937, Disney Studios was producing about 12 Mickey Mouse short films a year. This was anywhere from a football player to a symphony conductor. By the 1950s, Mickey had a theme park, a newspaper comic strip, and the Mickey Mouse Club. Claire Sutta of the Time magazine states, Mickey's cheerful face remains one of the most recognizable images in the world, even beating out Santa Claus. Disney claims that Mickey has a 98% awareness rate among children between the ages of 3 to 11 worldwide. Mouse-related merchandise sales have declined from their 1997 high, but they still make up about 40% of the company's consumer products and revenue. His ears are still one of the most famous culture icons of this 21st century. Today, I have talked about how Mickey Mouse was created and how he became a recognized figure around the world. As you can see, Mickey Mouse has had a long journey to become the ideal character that he is today. Just like Walt Disney once said, it all began with a mouse. Thank you.
Adam, what did you think?
She did a really good job. It was very well thought out, you can tell. I like that the topic is very relatable. A lot of people obviously know about Mickey Mouse. The intro was great, captured my attention. I thought the quotations and the citations, I guess, were also very well thought out. And the visual aids contributed a lot, and they were well paced. Overall, just good job.
All right, you did a lot of things very effectively. I thought that the attention device, the thesis statement, and the preview were pretty solid. The preview sounds a little bit thin. It's like there are only 2 ideas that you're going to be talking about, and that forebodes a little bit of an issue because, in fact, it is a little bit thin in the body of the speech. I think you needed to find a little bit more to add to the presentation. There are subjects that you talk about that don't get developed that would be interesting, that would not be hard to illustrate, and that would really make it a little bit more important. But you kind of skipped through some of them. The number of shorts that were made, for instance, in the period of time, the importance of the Mickey Mouse Club or the founding of the theme park, those kinds of things. The financial issues that come from marketing, all of those things could probably be talked about a little bit more, and then it wouldn't quite feel like Mickey is on a diet. It'd feel a little bit more like he had a more substantial history and development here. I liked the visuals. I thought they were integrated in the speech pretty effectively. You used them to help you transition from one idea to another or to illustrate a particular point. The historical references, there's some good citation early on in the speech, but the speech is only 3 minutes and 50 seconds, so you used less than half of the time, and as a consequence, it just doesn't, I feel like I got a snack rather than a meal, sort of thing. And there's nothing wrong with what you did. It's pretty well organized. There's good references. There's some information. The visuals are integrated well. You just feel a little bit undernourished and would like something on top of that. I'm an American. I need a plate full of food, not just, that little French thing that sits in the middle of the plate that says, see, there's a meal. No, that's a promise of a meal. Where's the rest of it? That kind of thing. All right, thank you.